Okay, we're here at 2113 Minoru Drive here in Altadena. Now, we're here to check the main sewer line. We obviously cannot check every pipe in the house. You'll have your general inspector crawl underneath the house. He'll physically look at the plumbing. We're here to check the main sewer line, and this inspection is based on my opinion. So remember, we're looking at the inside of the pipe. We cannot see the outside of the pipe. So if the inspector comes back and says that the pipe's leaking and stuff and rusted on the outside, obviously you would need to have it replaced. So I want to tell you, we started off by running our camera from this clean out. That's the furthest one back on the left-hand side of the house. We've gone out the line about 70 feet where we come to a couple of turns that will try to run our camera from other clean outs to see if we can get further out. It's a little tough pushing the camera through all those turns. Now you can see that the cast iron is definitely getting a little old. It definitely has some rust buildup inside of it, and you can see it takes some turns over here, so difficult to push the camera all the way back from there. So there are a couple of other clean outs along the way that will obviously continue our inspection from. Right over here, you can see like baby wipes and stuff. These are things that you should never flush down the sewer line. No tampons, baby wipes, paper towel. You can see the cast iron definitely getting a little rough. Now, if it looking okay on the outside of the pipe, we could definitely recommend at least to run a cable with a blade through the line and descale the pipe, get rid of a lot of this rust, because there is quite a bit of rust buildup. But if the pipes show signs of leakage and rusting on the outside, then obviously it's approaching the end of its life and it should be replaced. Remember, you can run water all day long over here, but the minute you throw something like a baby wipe or something like that, you could have problems in the line. We'll take a little peek underneath the house to see what it does look like on the outside of the pipe. So here it's going to come out of this clean out here. This is halfway down the end of the building. We're going to run our camera for another clean out outside here by the gas meter. I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, so what we're doing is you're running the camera from the clean out by the crawl space right next to the gas meter. I can tell you that there also is another clean out outside of the house, but we didn't really need to go from there because we were able to make it from the clean out in the crawl space all the way out to the city connection in the street. So we have our camera in and we're all the way out to the city connection in the street. So we're going to bring the camera back a little bit. So there's the city sewer. Here's your connection to the city. As we come back in a 6-inch clay pipe, coming back from the middle of the street towards the property. So this all looks like it's in pretty thin. Now there are some roots over here, so we definitely want to recommend that the line be hydrojetted from the clean out outside of the house, because there are roots over here. So we're going to keep coming back. Now you're obviously going to need some periodic cleaning, no doubt about that. You can see little minor roots coming through the couplings. A little bit of mortar at the joints. Coming onto the property, still in a clay pipe, definitely got some roots, and then it comes back to ABS plastic. This ABS plastic coming back from there, this is all in good condition. So the cast iron piping underneath the house definitely getting old, definitely has rust buildup in it. Outside you do have some clay piping and clay piping in the street. It definitely has some roots in it. And you have a lot of ABS plastic on the outside of the house, which is in good condition. There also are little pieces of ABS plastic underneath the house. So ideally speaking, it would be good to replace the cast iron pipe, but you could always run a cable with a blade through the cast iron and descale the pipe, get rid of a lot of the rust. The line is functioning, obviously getting a little old. The most important thing to always remember is never to flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels. That's very important. Looks like a polyethylene pipe, this. So obviously this was replaced with a pipe bursting system. And that's a good thing. Now you can see it comes back to the cast iron pipe over here. It's obviously getting a little rough. And that's pretty much where we got to the last time from the other clean out. So you can see the cast iron definitely getting a little old. No doubt about that. Back to ABS plastic over here. As we come out of the clean out over here next to the gas meter, and we'll stop the recording over here.